was literally going to like Shimano live and you want to hit me because you got triggered, like, girl, go to hell, please.
Okay, were you guys best friends?
Me and
We
her,
barely knew her.
I
We
had been in
barely
her
knew her.
panels. I had been in her panels, and I had
You guys have each other's.
we
You
weren't.
guys talk on the back end.
No, no. It's because of we were okay. So without saying this person's name, because I don't want to, this person hasn't done anything recently to me. I don't want to bring them any
Right.
issues. But I had a very, very close mutual that I did talk to on the back end, who used to be in her spaces a lot,
Right.
and that person was very close to her as well.
Right. I
So,
know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
so I was always in her spaces and in her panels because of that. And maybe
Gotcha.
I had known her like a month prior to this.
Wow.
No, it's not even. That's
I
why I say
remember. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Like it just like when you said that part, I know the situation again.
And that person, I mean, and she platformed, like she regularly platformed an opportunity for people to talk shit about me before and after my attempt.
a fucking asshole. Fuck that bitch.
And if I'm lying, Nina will tell you.
Oh, I know damn well you're not lying. It sounds like her MO. She's a bully to all of her friends. This is why nobody can hang out with anyone else because they're afraid of what C. Marie is going to fucking say. It's like so pathetic and weird. She goes after people that have very low self-esteem. She goes after individuals that have no other friends, and then she literally manipulates them into having her be the ringleader every time she's in a relationship. Or I'm sorry, not in a relationship. Every time she has a relationship with another person or that ends, she has the whole group ostracize that person. Like all of them are her bitches.
It makes sense. She
I
seems
haven't
like
really
a
seen her on
failed
the
mean
app.
girl. Like she wants to be a mean girl, but she doesn't know how to do it right.
I haven't really seen her on the
Absolutely.
app.
Nobody
Oh my
has because
God,
their
look at
numbers
this
are
bitch
down. The
right now.
bitch has no fucking numbers. She can't even fucking get past 1,000 views to save her life right now.
Send help.
Somebody send Mina
Send a
some help.
therapist, send a
They've been
connection.
asking for hours. Poor
I
thing.
won't give her that. She makes consistent content. She makes
Y'all, I got this resin on my finger and I can't get it off. I've been cleaning my gardening tool and I got resin all on my fingers.
Well,
But y'all want to know what the scandal was since you mentioned it? Well, so basically, I made fun of this one person's miscarriage. So this one white bitch was coming at me. Shut up! Don't I know what you're thinking. I don't want to hear it. So this
I
white
didn't
bitch-
say anything.
I can hear what you're thinking, bitch. So this one, her name was Dana J. She started coming at me. She called me a hip hop basketball ass or hip hop basketball ass because the bitch has a lisp. And I said, bitch, that's funny. You have a loose coochie. The bitch said, how do you know that? And I said, bitch, because you clearly can't hold a baby in it. Isn't this
oh
your
my god!
Ray. Oh my God.
And did.
Send help.
Might as well hold that over.
Oh god!
Might as well hold your ovaries over a casket, bitch. Fuck
No.
I had to run to my phone to say, Ray!
No. Okay, Ray needed. She needed to take a lap.
you. Okay.
Drop her. She needed to take
Take
a
a lap.
freaking lap. Take a damn
Oh my
lap.
God.
Holy, what is happening?
And just because we know this is gonna
Take
get clipped,
a
listen,
lap
I'm laughing out of
around.
discomfort. I'm laughing out of discomfort.
But
That's
this is
not
my
funny.
thing, though. I said,
Ray, I swear, if you say it again, Ray,
She didn't say anything.
I didn't drop her. Somebody else was.
Y'all, release Ray. She's talking in the
Be
past.
good,
Okay,
Ray. Be
listen.
good.
We listen and do not judge. She already got her lashings. She already got her lashings.
you didn't drop me for the record. It's because it
Or
froze.
I was gonna say yeah, because I didn't see anybody drop you.
No, it's because it froze. But this is what I'm saying. If it's a racist white bitch that's really coming at you because she started making fun of my features that were ethnic based, talking about big nose, talking about monkey looking, like bitch,
Oh, God.
I don't have any limit when it comes to how I'm gonna come at a racist white bitch.
That's true. That's
Okay,
true.
I'm not saying
And I
I'm
can't
not.
police your reaction to disrespect. how
No, I'm the
or
same
racism
way. If you
at
take it
all.
there,
What? Oh man, this is crazy.
The moment
nah,
a
I'm
bitch
the same
takes it
way.
there with me, I'm definitely going to hell. I don't give a single fuck.
No, no, because you know what I do now? When somebody calls me, like when a non-black person says the N-word, even if they're saying it in like a funny, like they, not the ER, I'm talking about the A.
Oh
Right.
God.
When they say that and they don't understand why they can't say it, I just call them the slur from their culture, and I
Oh my
say, "You
God,
get it now?"
Ari.
No, not a slur. Okay, that's the only thing I don't do. I don't do slurs and it's not because of any moral high ground. No, it's because it's low hanging fruit. It's nothing that I can't already.
But no, I'm not saying it. No, but let me finish. Let me finish. Let me
Go ahead,
finish. You
go
guys
ahead.
didn't let me finish.
Go ahead.
So I call them a slur from their language, right? From their culture. And then they look at, obviously they're looking at me crazy, and I'm like, "Do you get it now?" And they go, "Yeah, I get it." And boom, education. That's how I
If
do
it
education.
if it works, it works. But Jesus,
But that's
No,
what
because
I'm saying.
if you're gonna say the N word to me, thinking that you are, and I tell you, please don't say that word around me.
Exactly.
And you go, well, why? Why can't I say it? I've been saying it since I was 12. Everybody in my room, in my family
right?
says it.
I
Yeah,
can say it. Like
Then
no, you
then
can't.
that's how I teach them. I say, okay,
I got you.
slur from your culture, and then they go, oh, I don't like that. I'll be like, really? You don't? Okay.
I
Gotcha.
find it extremely bizarre how I'm the one who gets held accountable, but nobody comes for that bitch. And mind you, nobody's holding me accountable because I don't care. At the end of the day, I have a no apology policy, and I thought it was funny. So at the end of the day, who the fuck is really gonna laugh? The bitch that's crying or the bitch that doesn't
Because
care?
they probably don't think that that's racist.
That's what I'm. But here's the gag, though. She's all about black supremacy and this, that, and the third. Why should I be expected to have to be the bigger person? I think that in itself is a microaggression because I shouldn't always be expected to be the bigger person in a situation where a person's coming at me for racist shit.
Right.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. I'm no longer the bigger person because I'm already fat, so I have the opportunity
Ari,
to be the smaller
Right.
person.
send
Exactly.
help.
Don't tell me how to react. Tell that bitch how to act.
So yeah.
I'm all about the energy about don't tell me how to react. Tell that bitch how to act.
Well,
I mean, yes.
Oh, I got into it recently with a comedian. So I'm looking forward to the video she said she's gonna make about me. If you guys see it, tag me.
What
Well, she blocked me.
comedian?
oh my God.
Who?
She blocked me.
What kind
Oh, I didn't tell you, Nina. Oh, I think I told my sisters
No.
because I have a group chat with my little sisters. I think I told them. So basically, I made 2 videos on it. They're on my page.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys
Run it down.
remember. I don't know if you guys remember. There was a woman named Samira. She's a bigger woman, and she makes songs. She had a viral song about stores needing to stock bigger sizes, right, and making the clothes cute. And she went viral, and she started that movement of going to stores like H&M and stuff, and checking out if they have a plus size section. Where is their plus size section like located? Is it accessible? Is it fully stocked? And that was her mission. Some other big back bitch who doesn't know she's a big back bitch started stitching. Oh, actually, first came in Samira's comments being smart, right? So Samira made videos
Yeah, I'm looking
responding
for
to
it on
her.
where is it on your platform?
So you should see a video of me stitching. It's like a duet. It's the only duet that is my recent duet. It's not that far down. And then the second video is a video. It looks like of DMs. Those were made right after each other, so they're right next to each
Oh,
other.
I see it. Okay, so there's that one, and then there's. Wait,
Girl.
what?
Girl.
Not you blocked by Tasiki. What you do to her?
I reposted something like 2 days ago. And mind you, it was fucked up what I reposted, but at the same time, bitch, you did it. Don't mind me.
Is it about what she did to her sister?
I can neither confirm nor deny. All I'm saying is I shouldn't have been held accountable for what everybody else was saying.
Well,
90% of the problem is that you don't have to.
Wait, is Samira the one that's doing the makeup or the one that she's stitching?
the one that's doing the makeup.
saying, hey,
Oh.
we're a healthier version of me. You want to go into Old Navy and H&M and Forever.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep it cute. The issue at hand is that you feel like stores should practice plus size exclusivity, which I completely agree with. If you advertise that you sell a certain size, you should have it in store for us to try on. I get it. But that's 10% of the problem. 90% of the problem is you. 90% of the problem is that you
She's
lack this
stitching
to get down
something.
to a smaller size.
90%
of the problem is that you don't
Okay.
have to be a 3X. That's a choice. You've been campaigning about this for years. Shit, you even wrote a song about it. And instead of saying, hey, let me get to a healthier version of me, you want to go into Old Navy and H&M and Forever 21 and American Eagle and have a temperature that they don't have a size 3X.
Oops.
You don't have to be
Sorry.
a size 3X. And I know
I don't know why I did that. Okay, so I have to show the video in order to understand because she's not the one that's talking. She's the one she's just stitching and applying the makeup.
Well, I can tell you the gist.
No, but I'm
And then-
not.
I'm not. I'm fat.
Oh, okay. No. Do it. This your life, girl. I have a tendency to run people's places.
Oh no.
So get some
Let me
discipline in
see.
your life.
Hold
Focus
on.
that. And you thought you ate with that little video. You really did.
Let me show.
That little video. You did.
And y'all, excuse the way I was looking. I had just woke up and had to make this video.
So this is on her own page. This is Samira on her own page. Samira's
Yes.
page.
If you advertise,
So that's Samira. That's something she's stitching.
Takara the comedian,
the problem is you. 90% of
who's
the
not funny, by the way.
to get down to a
So you have an issue with Samira or the comedian?
The comedian.
Oh, okay.
So that's who I'm stitching. If not stitching, but the duet. Do you see me pointing out a big woman on the screen behind me?
But that's
That one?
90% of the problem.
Yes, that's Takara.
90% of the problem is that you lack this.
Oh, so you're basically okay.
So I'm calling out the hypocrisy of her sitting calling this woman all kinds of fat shaming names when she's built like that.
And who was she calling that name to? Who was the comedian?
Samira. She's talking to
She's
Samira.
talking about her.
Yeah, like
Yes.
Squidward after that, all those Krabby Patties. That's crazy.
And so this happened back in I want to say October.
What type of music does she do? 2.1 million?
She's a very good singer. Very good.
see.
Very good.
Oh, she's really. Oh, it's because.
Big bitch, you want a snack? Well, this big bag bitch
Okay.
got the stack.
So I see. So she's. So wait. So did she just respond to her out of nowhere, or did it go?
Okay, so let me finish the story,
Go
Drea.
ahead. Yep.
Okay, so Takara commented on Samira's video and was, basically being smart and trying to, throw shots and throw shade at her. And Takara made some video responses. I wasn't able to see the video responses.
Okay.
And so, obviously her fans are coming at Takara and everything. So Takara made that video that you see
Right.
where she's basically, talking about, oh, you flapping around everywhere and da 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 da.
Right.
And so I saw that video,
Right.
but I didn't see her whole body and I didn't look into her, so I didn't know. But that her comedy video, the one that I showed, came on my YouTube.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, go ahead.
It came on my YouTube for you page, and I was like, this name sounds familiar. So I went to go check Samira's video, and it was the same woman. So I was like, I know her big ass ain't sitting up here talking about somebody else when she literally got a baby face on each knee.
Oh shit.
Like, I'm like, girl, you are one French fry away from a clogged artery, and you are sitting up here talking about this woman. Like, so I had to make the video. That's why you see me looking crazy, because I literally just turned my camera on and started making the video. And then she commented on my video that I was uninformed, and she's suing Tamira right now and all this other stuff. And Samira made a video on her first. And I'm like, girl, that's not how it happened. So I refuted it. So she came into my DMs and she started DMing me, as you see what I posted on the other video.
Mhm.
And basically talking about she could go in on me, but she won't. And I was like, girl, I don't care if you do, like all this other stuff. And then she came back and then she was, started talking about me. I probably live in my mama house and all this other stuff. And then before I could respond, she blocked me. So I posted that video.
Damn.
So that's why I posted the DM. So I'm like, bitch, you're not going to block me before I get to respond. So I'm going to respond this way.
Damn.
I did that once.
Oh.
So yeah.
How low is too low when you're coming back at a person?
No, there's no.
Okay.
I go to hell.
It
I go to
all.
hell.
I mean, it's all up to. Look, everybody has their own like moral stance and compass and all that. What they're able to, whatever, right? Like. You know, and I know different people have different things. Like if they have kids, like I don't have any kids, right? So I don't understand the kids situation so much because I don't have kids. So I don't. Maybe that's why. But a lot of times I always think like, why are people getting upset if we know that your kids aren't watching this, right? Like hopefully we know that they're most likely not going to see it, even when they're old, like older. Like they're not going to be able to. Like how are you going? This probably not going to be around, or I don't know what. Like unless somebody intentionally
I can't agree with it.
But unless somebody goes out of their way to send it to your child, or your child is looking on their own phone and then whatever because they hear you on the app all the time. So maybe they're thinking like shit. Let me see what's going on.
Or, you might have a kid that's watching it. And
and that's what I'm saying. Like those are the times when. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like when people are talking about babies more so, or when they're talking about like really little kids.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever gonna. I mean, the chance. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just kind of feel like if they're talking about your parenting, or even if they're talking about your kid, right? Like what. It's affecting you because it's personal, because it's your child and you want to protect your child, but it's like they're never gonna talk to them like I don't know. I don't get it so much.
Well, I'm gonna use this case, and I'm only gonna use this because he's spoken about it publicly. But like in Genti's case, right? His kids at his kid's school bring that shit to his kids, and they talk about it. So it does affect. Like when people make fun of his daughter and and body shame her, kids at school say the same things to her.
Right. So I'm talking about like I guess like the younger whatever.
Oh, like infant? Yeah. I just think it's tasteless.
Babies or toddlers or whatever, like if somebody
I would never. I think that is going too far in my moral compass. I'm not going to talk about kids that are walking around, obviously. But if it's like a miscarriage where they're not even like, I'm obviously going to talk about it. If a bitch comes from me, I'm not above.
I'm so glad you clarified, Ray, because I was really about to clock you.
Not clock me.
I'm so glad you clarified.
Damn, D. Holy
Wait,
shit.
what were you going to say?
Look what deep. Oh my god.
Exactly, D. Like that's how I feel.
See, you guys are willing to go to hell. I just feel like I can't be that. I don't want to say mean, but like I might think it in my head certain shit, but I can't say that shit out loud. Like I just can't. I don't know. It's like I
can't.
Yeah, I have a hard. I just because. Yeah.
There was only one time I think that there was something that I said that was super messed up. And it was only said on the back end, so yeah, no need to bring it here. But
text me what it was.
You should remember. You should remember.
I don't remember.
Okay,
I have trauma brain.
Don't worry.
Wait a second, Ari, why are you gonna clock me? What did I do?
No, because when you were talking at first about like not bringing kids into it, I was about to say something like, didn't you just? But then you clarified kids walking around. I was like, all right.
I'm glad you're working around
or we're living and you were able to make memories. If you obviously remember them and you were able to like talk to your child, I'm not going to talk about them because at the end of the day, they didn't do nothing to me.
But there's definitely
like I always keep my beef with the parent. If I have beef with the parent, I'm gonna keep my beef with the parent.
Yeah, I can't bring a kid into it. That's my bottom line.
There's definitely like probably 90% of the stuff that gets said, like when people go low, I can't even imagine, like I would never say it. I just
You're
can't.
so nice, Drea. Wow.
I just can't. I can't. Now I might think certain things, but I can't think of like when people go low, like I would never even think to say that.
Well, apparently I'm racist. That's what I got canceled off of Twitter for.
Holy.
Had to delete the app and everything. Shit. Had me low-key contemplating for a couple of days. Mina, remember?
Yes, I remember.
And then they added on lies to it. That's what hurt me the most. Not the racist allegations, because I did say it, so, But, I mean, I'm not racist, but what I said came off racist, but they added lies to it.
Yeah. It was an ill-timed joke. I
You
will say
can't be
that.
racist. You're black. What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well,
by that?
the
Yeah,
person was
exactly, that
the
too.
person was a minority
Okay,
as
that
well.
means you're prejudiced. That doesn't mean you're racist.
Right.
Well,
That's
that's what they saying.
It's probably just a bunch of oversensitive white people. I bet you.
They're not white. They're
No,
all
they're
black.
not white.
They're all black and Mexican. The people that are accusing me, but they're also all born in like 2000 and 2000 and.
Not 2008. Not too much in the 2000s.
Are you born in the
way too
2000s?
much.
Born in
Born
2000?
Exactly in 2000. Y'all bitches are old.
No, 2000 to
Go
2002 is safe. 2003 and later, you
Wait,
guys.
you were born in the 2000s.
I was born May 20th, 2000.
You a damn
Ooh,
lie.
the man of my dreams was born in
serious.
2002. Well, not 2000. Yeah, there's a man of my dreams born in 2002. Yes.
Bitch,
You've been
I'm
on this
serious.
app since you were like, what, 21, 20?
I've been on this app since I was 19.
What? Wow. Mina, is that true?
Why are you asking Mina like she the history collector?
She don't-
Mina, is that true?
I lost 11 accounts.
What the fuck?
Yes. I'm
Well,
I've
I'm
lost-
asking me out.
I've lost 130 since 2019. I've lost 130 Twitter accounts.
Shut up. You're a damn, stop.
I've gotten suspended that many times since 2019. No, actually 2018. Sorry,
I remember you telling me you got kicked off Twitter, but I didn't know why.
I always get suspended. I get canceled once a week.
No, but what were you doing? You never actually told me what you were doing on there.
Because I'm a K-pop fan, and my favorite K-pop group
right.
is
They went after
BTS. And people talk about BTS, and I will come for you. Well, yes. Oh, yes.
You're ridiculous.
That's right.
You're worse than the barbs. You're worse than the barbs. If
I
can
sure
speak-
am. And I guess what, Ray? I used to be a Barb too.
Bitch,
And
I
I'm
am a barb.
Beehive. And I was a believer. And I was a directioner.
No.
So you know.
Oh, hell no.
So you know.
Bro, you were like 5. What do you know
Not a
about the
directioner.
believers?
So you know I'm about this Stan Twitter life. And that's where I get my mouth from. That's where I get my mouth from. Being in those fandoms.
Directioner.
Yes, I was a directioner. I was actually the directioner. Actually,
I've never heard of One Direction songs before.
well, that's your fault. But actually,
You've heard at least 2.
That's your damage. It's
Their
crazy.
debut song.
On.
did
Yeah,
you guys see
we see
Liam's? Did you guys see Liam's casket? It was so
Yeah, that was
beautiful.
pretty sad. Yeah.
No, I didn't
It was
see
such a beautiful. It was. They had him in a horse-drawn carriage.
Yeah, that was
Aw.
That's crazy though. You did
I
it.
feel
You-
bad. I feel very bad for the individuals that he's related to, but that man was a woman beater, an abuser, and also homophobe. I don't fuck with that.
Well.
Fuck him.
Yeah, though. Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
I think that's why I didn't cry.
I'm not crying for that bitch.
I only
'Cause I
ever
cried
cried
when-
for one
I-
person. I'm not
I
telling
cried
you
when
who I
Zayn
cried
was
for
born.
them.
Oh, I've heard this song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's not their best song, though. I don't want them to be remembered by that song. So, Mina, please don't be suggesting that song to people.
Okay,
I
wait, let me
didn't
go to a different
suggest a
song. then.
song. I said that she knows at least one song, and it's their debut one.
Oh, okay.
What's this song?
Oh,
Changes into
I love this song.
her mom doesn't like that kind of dress. Everything she never had.
Who's that singing? I don't even know their names.
That's my man. Don't worry about him.
Wait, what's his name?
Driving to
His name is my man.
his
Oh, Lord.
Oh
Okay,
my
who's this
God,
one?
all
I don't know any of
right.
these people.
Okay, Ray.
That she won't forget. Having no regrets is all that she really wants.
The one that was just singing, that was Liam.
No, it wasn't.
Only getting
Yes, it was.
Let me rewind it. He looks different.
Girl, you act like I don't know their voices. Don't try to gaslight me.
No, the very first one is not Liam.
No, the very first one, no. But the one that sang in between him and Harry.
the fast moon is
Oh, that is Liam. He looks skinnier now. Well, yeah, I guess because the drugs and everything.
all that she really wants.
And this was a while ago, probably.
Yes, this is some.
Yeah, this is before he had his son, too.
Baby, and I've been thinking about it lately. Does it
Every crazy, just how fast love everything that you've ever dreamed of. And when you wake up, nothing to be afraid of. Even when the night
Okay, what's another popular song?
Okay, put on hold on.
We're Still My
I'm
Girl,
trying to
You
think.
and I.
Don't do You and I, it's too slow. Do Little Black Dress. Do Little Black Dress.
Hides behind a cigarette.
That's one of my favorite members, Louis. I love Louis. The reason I love Louis is because of how what he did.
Moon is lighting up her skin.
Let me see. Little Black
It's
Dress.
so loud.
Even though we haven't.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Wait, is this it?
Yeah. I just wanted to hear it. This is my song.
Never heard it.
It's a B-side. You probably wouldn't have unless you have their album, which I did.
Yeah, I never heard that one.
Yeah, it's actually on the extended cut of the album, so it's a.
Oh my god!
considered
Yeah, I did see the funeral thing, and that was pretty sad.
So yeah, so back when I was like in those fandoms, it got pretty nasty. So by the time I became a K-pop stan, I was, and being a BTS stan, we had to fight.
You were a menace.
I was, still am.
Damn. So
Mina see what I be posting on my stories about my K-pop boys.
But what was it? Wasn't it because like you went against the group and then all their like followers went after you?
Oh, that I became a BTS stan?
Yeah, no, something happened. Remember what happened that they all went after you? That a bunch of people went after you.
That happened before I became a BTS stan. I was talking shit about BTS, and I had to single-handedly fight the whole fandom on Twitter.
Why did you talk shit about them and then become a fan?
Okay, so what had happened was, I was a fan of 5 Seconds of Summer, which is like a rock group, and they're white boys from Australia, and BTS fans were talking shit about 5 Seconds of Summer, saying that they look old. They do, but back then I was delusional. So I was like, don't talk shit about my white men. So I went and looked up BTS so I could find something to say, and I was like, who the fuck names their kid Jungkook? Like, what the fuck is that? So,
oh my god!
So I was going crazy, like, what the fuck is a Jungkook? And so, like, everybody was coming for me, and I'm like, so they look like girls, and everybody's like, don't say that. I'm like, they look like women, and so
oh my god,
yeah. But then I was watching, like, a few months later, I was watching them at the Billboard when they came for the very first time, and this was like June 2016, and so one of them looked in the camera and winked, and that's when I knew I wanted him.
What the? Oh my god! I can't.
And
I was scared.
And luckily, it was me, Mina. It was me because I'm hungry.
No, like that's why y'all saw me walking around and like walking into different rooms and turning the lights on because I was scared.
Yeah, she's like, all right, it's gonna be recorded.
Literally.
Mina, ain't shit I could do for you. I don't even have your address.
We have to
You do have my address. You just don't remember it. It's okay.
I don't have it. Did you send it to me?
Yes, girl. I didn't send it to you.
Oh, come on, Ari. Come on.
It's okay.
Send it to me again.
I'll send it again. And you better save it underneath my phone number this time.
Right?
Oh, you can do that?
Oh my god.
Yes, you can save it.
As a contact.
Yeah, you can
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that so I can pull up.
Saved, so I'll never forget it.
So I could pull up on you randomly and be like, hey, yo, Mina, come outside. Ain't nobody going to jump you.
No, so you could Google Maps my house.
Right, Mina Google Maps my like whole apartment complex. She knows what's down the street from me. She knows, like, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's just a train.
Serious.
No, she Google Mapped my entire street.
Okay,
No, I didn't.
all right. Do you live by a 7-Eleven? Because apparently 7-Elevens are in the ghetto.
I do live by a 7-Eleven.
Jesus. Look, I don't think 7-Elevens are in the like. I don't know.
But I don't
They
live in
are
the
and they're
ghetto.
not.
I don't live in the ghetto. My area is nice. Mina can tell you.
See, okay, that's what I was saying. They are and they're not. Like they very much can be. Okay, yes, can they be in an area that is like but a lot of times they're pretty. I mean, 7-Eleven's pretty well known, and I know things happen there, but I don't know. It's legit. I feel like 7-Elevens are.
I don't live in the ghetto.
I
I
feel
don't know
like
anything
7-Elevens are
about
to
that.
be respected. Like
Yeah, I think you
been
should
around.
put some respect on 7-Eleven.
Like that's like the cool place. Like
Their
7-Eleven,
pizza's trash, but I'm still gonna buy it. So
like
Pizza is
Slurpees. I
trash.
mean, like come on.
Their food is trash in general.
you know what? But that's okay because put some respect on their
I
name.
mean, 7-Eleven. They got a freaking holiday. 7-Eleven. Like you get a free Slurpee.
Yeah, you get
The fuck?
free Slurpee.
Like everybody knows 7-Eleven because of that.
I've been
shit.
living
And I
here
go to
2
get my
years,
free Slurpee
and
every year.
I still don't go. And I live down the street. I live a 10-minute
hell
walk.
no. When I
and
used to
still
live
don't
near
go.
7-Eleven, I used to go all the fucking time. I was like, all right, like
I don't be wanting to take that little 10-minute walk because it's a long pathway that's only enough for one person. And a lot of people be walking from the bus stop. And so it's like you have to keep, and then there's like 2 big bushes on each side of it. So it's like there's nowhere to, I hate walking down there. Because I don't know. It's just a me thing. So I don't like walking down there.
But
So
it's
to clarify,
convenient,
the
though.
reason I even looked up Ari's address and where she lived on Google Maps was because she was trying to explain something to me, and I couldn't picture it, so I just Google Maps her address.
Amina was like, for the record, the only reason.
It's because Mina stalks me, guys.
I know,
Mina,
right? She's like,
Mina
hold on, wait,
stalks
let
me. You guys
clarify
don't
this shit.
understand.
She's like, let me clarify, because
Mina, do you know that me and Jess, that I have my little Jess and me have each other's location, and I think I have Jordan's too.
I don't have my. I'm
Jess,
now I'm kind of mad.
like,
I'm kind of mad. It's okay.
J Love, you weren't you. We said
No,
it.
not that Jess. Not that Jess. Lord, not that one. Not the
No,
one
it's
you're
J
thinking
Love.
about.
yeah, because I was just playing her. I mean, I played the what happened in that live earlier. That's why I said that.
Oh no, not
No,
the white
not that
woman,
one.
Jess.
Not the white Jess.
This is a black woman. But we said it in the group chat. You just weren't active because we were talking about something. I forgot what it was, and we were like, "Oh, I'll send you my location or something."
I was probably working.
Well, I don't do that, so I don't know anything about that. Every day is just laying down, sitting on my ass.
Wow.
Wait, does the moon have a butt?
Yes, I've been staring at
Oh
it.
my god, I just realized that.
I really missed being on here. I want to be on messy TikTok. I want to be messy. I want to lean into my
No,
calling.
please don't.
No,
Please
my lawyer
don't.
won't let me, but I really want to be messy. I feel like that's my
No,
calling.
don't be messy. Just be a
feel like
comment.
that's my
Amina,
calling.
did you just hear her?
It's not good enough.
I mean, you just heard her say that?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Okay, for the record, Ari's saying she wants to be in messy TikTok again.
Because I feel like that's my calling. I don't know. I'm tired of holding myself. That's my calling. I'm tired of holding myself back. I hold myself back because, okay, look at what Dee said, where she said, that's why I don't do messy or engage because I know how I get when I'm mad. I'm the same way, right? But I don't know. I just feel like I've been holding myself back, trying to act like I feel like everybody wants me to act. But how I want to act is I just want to take it there. I just want to talk shit when I want to,
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
you
wanna
are
be
an
fake.
adult.
I don't want to be fake or anything. I'm not fake. Like, you know what I mean? But the shit that I want to say that's real, I want to say it with no inhibitions,
Yeah.
I mean, look, don't let me stop you from doing what you want to do. I'm just saying, we trying to keep.
No, I mean, I respect my friends. What's the point of having friends if you don't respect their opinions,
Okay, but this is
But-
my thing too, though, right? If you're gonna say that, like,
I know what you're going to say.
I was talking, huh?
I know what you're going to say.
Yep. Because
You're going to say if I want to go there, I need to be able to handle it, right?
I'm saying, yeah, and that's part of the thing on this app is like, you can't control how, whatever. And you said earlier that you were off of it because it was getting to you all that.
That was a whole year ago when I was in a whole different mindset. I hadn't been to therapy since November, and this was June, and I hadn't had my medication since December, and this was June.
Okay.
So that was a whole different situation.
Well,
And I was adjusting to living on my own for the very first time in my life. So that got really lonely. Yeah.
like overall, like, yeah.
I had a lot going on and I just wasn't in a good mind space. And I didn't have friends like, well, I did, but we weren't as close as we are now, like talking every day. But
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like if you're on this app and you're getting panels every day and jumping and all that and whatever, I feel like you should be able to handle it. Like because you're the one consenting, right? Like you're the one that turned on the app. You're the one that went on the panel. You're the one that, So
oh, for sure, yeah.
So it's kind of like you're dealing with strangers, and it's like this person could be just, there's professional trolls on here. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know.
That's why you don't see me doing it yet, Drea. I said, I want to, but I'm weighing everything. I'm weighing like, just am I in the state of mind to really accept anything? Because they dox on this app. They pull up, they talk about your family, they'll have your most unflattering moment or picture as their background.
Okay,
for
so
hours.
what is the draw then to?
Because I'm the type of person, I like to talk shit, basically. That's the only draw.
All right, so it's that simple then. You like to talk shit.
I like to talk shit. And I want to be, and when I go into those talk shit lives, and I like looking at drama that has nothing to do with me and commenting on it.
Okay. I mean, if that's what you like to do,
I'm bored, And
I
it
think
kind of
that's
goes
what it
back
is
to
for a
what
lot
you were
of.
talking about earlier, Drea.
Huh?
I said it goes back to what you were talking about earlier, with agoraphobia.
Oh, right,
agoraphobic.
right.
Yeah.
What's that?
When you don't like going outside.
Oh, I know I am. Yeah. Also, I have PTSD.
Yeah.
Okay, so and that's what I was saying earlier. I was saying like there's some people that are agoraphobic, and they can't not agoraphobic, agoraphobia,
But I do go outside though, so I don't know if I have it. I do go outside.
You go outside because you have to, or like when it's necessary. People who I think there's a level to focus.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Like
There's some people.
It's not just like you just want to be in the house all the time. You can't go out ever.
Well, some have. Yeah, but I think that's also
right. Some people can be that severe, but like there's levels to it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Okay, I'm definitely not that, obviously, but I mean, not obviously, but I'm definitely not that. But I do like being in my place a lot, but I'm not like that. If anything, it's not because I get anxiety or anything around people. It's because I just don't like. I don't like a lot of people. Like I'm not very like I'm friendly to like my friend. Like everybody will say I'm friendly. Like patients, like everybody, right? But it's like because I think of my field that I'm in, and because I deal with so many people on a day-to-day basis in like their in the worst like situations possible, even that they do to themselves and also to others, and et cetera, right? Because I deal with like traumas, I deal with like all kinds of stuff, right? So I see like the humanity of people.
You see the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah,
literally.
like in pretty raw form. Like I've seen what you know what I mean? So because of that, I think it's kind of like I don't care for people like, like
I'm the same way. I hate people. I don't like people talking to me. I don't like people standing next to me. I don't like people within 4 feet of me. I don't like people looking at me. I don't want people. If you look at me, now I'm mad.
Yeah, no, I'm not like that. I'm just
like that.
I hate people.
I don't care what gender it is. You looking at me? What do you want?
See, that would be I feel like, so like, okay, it's kind of weird because like as a Californian, like living like in Georgia, I do feel like that a little bit. Like the South is definitely different. And like staring, like why are you staring at me type thing. Like,
people
like
in the South are too nice. I got kind of annoyed. They're so nice. Like, oh my god, yeah, sure thing, sugar. I'm like, girl, calm down. It's 2 p.m. Like when I was in Alabama. When I was in Alabama, like everybody was acting like they were my bestie. Like, you know, like
They
listen,
are.
like when I was in Alabama, the girl that I went with, we went to like a Marshalls, I believe, or like something like that. And the dude opened the old white man. He held the door open when I was going through, and he was like, "There you go, darling." And I was like, "Okay, well, all right." I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to people being mean. I like that.
Yeah,
I need something like New
it's
York. I need
funny.
New York. That's what I need.
It's funny because like here in Maryland, you have a mixture of both. Like we're very kind to each other. We're just not nice. We're really not nice.
You know what?
We'll help each other out and we'll like be there for one another, especially
Yeah.
if somebody's in a situation that's very much not like New York City where you going through something like, oh my gosh. Prime example, I was literally having a argument with somebody in the street and it was a family member. It was a family member, bruh. And I started yelling and I'm like, bruh, leave me alone, leave me alone. Everybody was looking, but didn't intervene. They're like, very much so, I'm on my business.
So when I lived in Maryland, I was a child, so I didn't really have like much experience. Like, but I did have a couple situations where I could see like, you know, that Maryland was, you know, okay place. Like for instance, we had to move to Glen Burnie. Well, this only makes sense to me now. We had to move to Glen Burnie. But I went to school in Fort Meade. So my school, there was like a program in Maryland called the Homeless Students Program. I wasn't homeless, but you know, we were poor because our car got broke down and we couldn't fix it. We drove that car from California to Maryland. So, and it was in 1990. So, they paid for a taxi to take me to and from school every day. I shared it with one other girl and she was really nice. We got along great. So it wasn't that bad. And then they also paid for my prom ticket, my prom dress, my hair, my makeup, and my nails.
Wow.
I'm expecting a friend.
And then the second time was when my dad beat the crap out of me and I didn't know where to go. And I walked into this random gun store and they like sprang into action and like helped me. So.
Wait, that was where?
That was in Maryland when we were in Glen Burnie.
Oh, Maryland, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just different.
Yeah, it's different everywhere you go. Cause
They
like,
say that Californians are rude. I don't believe that shit.
Yeah. My friend from
I
Texas.
don't think you guys are rude, but you're not nice. I mean, you're
I'll
nice,
give you
but
that.
you're not kind. No.
I'll give you that.
I meant the opposite. I'm sorry, hold on. I meant the opposite. So what they say about the East Coast is we're kind, but we're not nice. We're not nice to y'all at all. Y'all are nice, but you're not kind. You'll be like,
So
like somebody could come up to you and be like, oh, my car broke down today. You'd be like, oh man, that sucks.
that's true. That is true. As a homeless woman, as a former homeless woman, I would get a lot of people who come up to me.
Accurate.
They would come up to me, right? Because sometimes I would hang out outside of like 7-Elevens because I felt safe. And they would come up to me and be like, you don't have a place to stay? And I'm like, no. And they'd be like, I wish you well. And then they keep going. And I'm like, why'd you even stop talking to me?
Oh, shit. That's so true. But look, part of the reason, though, is because, one, we don't trust anybody, but also because, like, we gotta be stingy as hell because of how fucking much rent costs, how much
But why
gas
stop?
costs.
Why even stop? And because when people stop and say, "Oh my God, are you hungry?" You know, you assume like from a homeless perspective. I'm here to give you a
Okay,
hope.
did that really Alright, you're telling me somebody said, "Are you hungry?" and then said,
Well, okay. They would stop and they would ask me. They'd be like, "What are you like? What's going on? Are you okay?" Like, and I'd be like, "I'm homeless." And they start asking more and more questions, and you think like they're trying to figure out. Normally, when people ask you a lot of questions like that, they're trying to figure out how they can help you.
right.
So they'll ask you all these questions, you'll answer it, and then they'll either one ask if they could pray for you, which I say yes because I do believe in God, but at that time, kind of don't want it. But it's like they'll either ask if they could pray for you and then walk away, or they'll just be like, "I hope things get better," give you a little head pat, and they'll walk away. Like I've had that happen to me. Yeah.
Why are you touching me?
This is nuts.
Yeah. So that's, that's how we do it. That's how they do it out there.
And
I've
trust
never
me,
been
like here, we don't trust people either. Like we'll help you change your tire, but I promise you, our heads are on a swivel the whole time.
So basically what I was going to say is what Mina is saying. The difference between the East Coast and the West Coast is that they have a good heart, but they might not put forward the action to show it. Whereas in California, we'll help out physically, but our hearts are not in a good place.
Or we won't do the actual action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We'll
yeah. No.
actually
This is
put the
opposite.
action behind it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what
You
I'm trying
guys
to
will
say.
be like more like
It's
no,
okay.
I feel like they'll be
You got
more
you.
like, like showing that shit. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to help you out. Let's change your time.
I knew what I was trying to say
Like,
earlier, but I didn't get to say it, so I don't.
whereas like Californians are more like, oh wow, you need your tire change. Oh, I hope.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
You were trying to say
I hope you
yeah.
get it fixed. Like, bruh,
Right.
you can't just give me a hand. Like, oh my gosh, this is another prime example. So, I got some things, some family things, and I needed to put the stuff in storage, and it was being held for me, and I had people helping, and they put the stuff on the truck, but they were already helping already. But when I got the stuff to Maryland, I was trying to figure out, I was like, how am I going to get this stuff off this truck? It's heavy. Right at that moment, these two guys literally pulled up next to me, and I was like, look, I don't know if you guys are even gonna want to be comfortable to help me, but can you please help me? And they did. It was crazy. I was like, they were gonna help me.
Well, I feel like in general, guys like at least that are our age, or maybe even I don't know. I feel like most guys would help, like in a situation where something needs to be like lifted or carried. Like if it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like I've never heard a guy like not like.
You never been
In
me.
New York, they won't. In New York, they won't. They definitely won't.
In California, they won't. I've literally been carrying heavy ass shit down the road. Like I told you, I was a homeless woman, but I didn't look homeless, So unless you came up to me and knew that I was, but I would be carrying like a heavy bag or something, and guys wouldn't even give a fuck. And they're just like, oh, well, good luck with that. Like you can literally be on the bus. Like I remember I had a hurt knee and I was on the bus riding home from work, and there was a bunch of men sitting down. Not one of them offered me their seat.
Damn. No, I'm saying like if you ask a guy, like if you pull up and there's a couple guys just standing there talking, and you ask them, hey, like, can you lift it? Not like carrying groceries. I'm talking about like a TV or something, like a heavy ass TV or a heavy something, and like you ask the guy, like one of those guys, like, hey, da da da. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Today's guys, Andrea, I think you're giving them too much credit.
Well, no, she's speaking from older millennial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Today, like guys that you see
They
around
don't.
every day.
She always right. Like younger guys will not help. They don't. They weren't raised with the same
like manners.
Take care of each other. Type of.
They don't even respect their parents. Kids nowadays talk about my mama gets slapped if she do this to me. Girl, slapped black kids.
That's wild.
Like talking about, oh, my mama better watch her tone. My mama better what? Me and my mama just got into it on the phone. And Mina, 1 minute I'm saying I don't care. What was I saying the very next minute?
She was like, I hope I didn't hurt my mom's feelings.
Damn.
Literally after I sent the voicemail at the end where I'm like, I don't care. Shoot, hang up on me. I don't care. Literally next minute.
That's how
and
all of us feel.
It's still eating me up.
Wow.
But I'm not calling her first. She hung up on me.
No, she was doing too much. She was doing a little too much. She'll call you back.
My mom,
because her in like 2 months.
Because my sibling is transitioning, and my mom was being absolutely just transphobic.
Transitioning. Oh, okay. I was gonna say
from a woman to a man.
Because that can mean different things. That can mean like
No, transitioning their whole gender.
Wow.
And my mom is doing that whole, I know who I birthed. I was in the hospital room. And I'm
Your mom said that? Oh shit.
and I'm just like, and I had real good hope for her because she was homophobic my whole life, but me and my sister, well, I'm sorry, sibling came out and she accepted us right away. So I was like, okay, cool. Like maybe, and I try to use the fact that my mom's 71, but it's just kind of like, and I tried to reason with her and I'm like, what does that have to do with you? Like you birthed her. She's her own person now. If they want to transition, that has nothing to do with you or I.
Yeah, that is true.
And then it got quiet and then she hung up. I was like,
Okay, but this is the thing though. As much as like, let's say in today's society, like that is more accepted. As much as like your sibling. What the hell was that?
I'm sorry, I'm blowing my nose. I'm sorry.
No, I don't know. Look, as much as like your sibling is like valid in what they can do or what they want to do, whatever, because that has nothing to do with anybody else. As much as they're able to do that, it also your mother's feelings are valid in the fact that she might not be accurate, but or she might not be, I don't know, whatever. Would depend on what you believe or moral compass.
Thank you, Mina. Thank you. Transphobia is never valid.
No,
Ever.
No. This is what I'm saying.
Okay. I'll give you this.
I'm
You can
talking
say that
about, I'm
she's
talking about the way that
grieving.
they feel about it, right?
You
Like,
can say
I
she's
think-
grieving.
Huh?
Like grieving what she feels is the loss of her daughter.
Oh, that's what she feels?
Well, I don't know. I'm saying if you were gonna try to give her any type of olive branch, that could be it.
Look, first of all, I'm a Libra, right? And I'm very much I try to see both perspectives. I try to see whatever. We already know that old school, especially, especially with like two daughters, whatever, and she's 70, whatever, right? Like we already know like how that is, like, or how that was. I'm not saying that everything's good or accurate or true or the best. I'm just saying like we know their mindset. I'm not saying it's okay either. I'm just saying we know their mindset.
But
I'm not saying that they should like, I don't know what they're doing either to your sibling. Like I don't know if they're like talking hella shit and saying like, like if they're
my
being,
sibling
like,
doesn't talk to her because my sibling has their own unresolved issues from childhood with her. So they don't talk to her. But my whole thing was this. This is when she got mad. When I told her, I don't need to hear this. You can talk to them about it when y'all talk. I don't need to hear this.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Because I don't want to sit in a space where transphobia is being I couldn't say it on the voice note that I sent Mina, and I can't say it now. Where it's being spouted.
Spouse. Yeah.
I don't know if that's right, guys. I'm not illiterate, I promise. But transphobia does not align with my morality, with my views, and I feel very uncomfortable being around it and being spaces where it's being,
Right. So, yeah. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, you don't want to be in the presence of that. And that's your right. That's your right.
Yeah. So I just asked her to change the subject. Now that was the third time I asked her to change the subject. Yeah, I mean it was the third time I asked her to change the subject, but she keeps talking about shit that I've told her over and over. Now, mind you,
so she's kind of like venting to you because she can't vent to your sibling.
Yeah, but it's like I don't want to hear that type of venting. And my mom has very warped views. She excused my uncle who was an essayer, and she told me that I need to let go of my essay and forgive my abuser.
Yeah. Is she Christian?
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
I'm a preacher's kid, so if that gives you any more.
I think I knew that at one point.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about that. I really don't. Like, there is this whole, like, excusing certain things when it comes to, especially, like, men.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And within the Christian, like, it's really interesting. And if they're not saying it out loud, they're doing it by action, by allowing men to be in certain positions in the church or allowing them to, like really kind of not get away, but like maybe just with the pat on the bag or slap on the wrist. I mean,
No, they do. They get away with
Like-
it, and they use that
Yeah.
excuse like boys will be boys.
Yeah.
The same
Oh, yeah.
reason that they'll excuse an older woman hitting on a younger man. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
it
I
really
hit on younger
starts
men.
there.
I hit on
It
younger
really
men.
starts there.
Yeah, but we're not. But you're not like talk. I mean, we're not talking about like we're talking about like younger like.
Like
Oh,
child?
No, like when like
no,
look
like
all the,
as soon as the boys when they turn 18,
Look, I got two crushes right now.
oh god,
I got two crushes right now. One was born in 2000, one was born in 2002. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, I'm talking about like. I mean,
The
I don't.
babysitter that used to watch you and now you're 18.
Oh, okay,
She wants to throw it back. Like,
No, I don't do that. I don't do that. If I knew you as a child, you will always be a child to me.
Yeah, I mean, I would say even like. Yeah, even that age, like I can't. I mean, younger. I mean, I don't know. It's just I feel like our mindsets are so different than people
Yeah.
that are that young.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even date the crush that's born in 2002 because he's a K-pop idol, so I wouldn't even date him. But if I could, I don't know, maybe I might.
Yeah, I mean, like there's musicians or like famous people that like people have crush on, and you're like, wait a minute, damn, they're that young, versus like people that are like in real life that you know. That's what I'm talking about.
But even still, like, once I know somebody's age
Yeah,
and they're mad young, I'm like, ugh, you're a baby.
yeah, it's weird.
But what if he's fine, though? Can
He
something...
can be cute,
Yeah, like
for
I mean,
somebody
honestly,
his
people
age
recognize.
range,
People
I ain't looking
recognize
at that.
symmetry and like I don't think there's an issue noting that somebody's symmetrical face or not, whatever. Like there's
They're
certain qualities,
attractive.
but
They're attractive. That's what you're trying to say.
yeah, because it's so weird. No, because look, okay, so attraction though is kind of I don't know because
I don't date under 22, let's say.
Okay. Is attractive mean that you're to me, attraction is like you're like that they're okay. If you say somebody's attractive, right?
It means like they have that conventionality. Like,
But are they attracting you, or you just recognize that they are
it's just
attractive?
the fact that like you can look at somebody. Okay, Drea, this is like
Ooh.
you seeing another woman and being
Drea.
I was
like,
like, what? What's going on?
this is like you seeing another woman and being like, oh, she's pretty. It's the same thing. She's
Oh, I
attractive,
see. Okay,
but she
so
doesn't.
even though
right,
gotcha. No, but if I I see what you're saying.
right. She's attractive, but you're not attracted to her.
You guys, I'm sad. Everything is frozen, and I'm hungry.
I'm sorry. I literally didn't cook because I didn't feel like it. I'm like still trying to figure out what to wear to my cousin's living room.
Wait, what?
Your cousin's living room.
Okay.
Thanksgiving.
I actually have to leave the house and go to a public place for Thanksgiving, so I actually have to. But I'm still gonna wear whatever the fuck I want.
See, I'm glad I'm not gonna be in public, but I'm so irritated because I wanted to get like a whole outfit today, and every store I went in, nothing. I couldn't find anything. I was so mad.
Yeah.
Part of me is one. No, I should save this little. I wish I didn't have to save this. I'm hungry.
But
I'm about to roast this pumpkin. You guys think I should roast this pumpkin?
No, I think
Yeah.
okay. So like, if you say somebody's attractive, I think that could mean either A, like you're just recognizing that they're, like you said, conventionally attractive or they're attractive, whatever. But it doesn't mean that you're attracted to them, right?
Right.
Or it can't. But it could also mean that you are, but it doesn't mean that you are.
Yeah, you can see,
Right.
like you can see somebody who's attractive, but they're just not your type of
But
attractive.
you're not saying I'm attracted to them just by simply saying that they're attractive, because there's other
Yeah,
things
no.
that could attract you other than just looks.
Right.
But that's
It
what
depends on
that's
how you're
why
saying.
I just kind of like surface level. You can look at somebody and be like, oh, they're pretty, or oh, they're cute, or
Right.
Right.
that kid is so adorable, right? You
Right.
Right.
know, it would never be anything more than that, especially
Right.
not for me, because I know you're mad young. What do we have in common?
Right.
Guys, I
Right.
found some chicken
Yeah.
soup.
Yeah.
Yay, the day is saved.
Yeah. You could be like, oh yeah, they're attractive or they're cute, but like, and then yeah, that's it. But that's the thing. It's like, yeah, this is. There's all these teachers coming out, all these women teacher coming out with
I
their
know. And I'm like, how the hell? Okay, I was a teacher. I'm like, how are y'all finding these students attractive? Because literally, I get annoyed every time they speak. So I'm like, what are you getting turned on by?
I don't. I know it's weird. It's so
But
strange.
and a lot of times they have like some unresolved trauma, not excusing them at all. They have some unresolved trauma that they never confronted and they never healed from. And
Right.
they see that broken piece in those kids.
They
And
do
they
say
take
a lot
advantage of it.
Yeah, a lot of abusers were abused themselves.
All right.
So
Just, oh.
yeah, it's gross. I just be like, no thanks.
No, thank you.
No thanks.
It's crazy. When I was okay, so I have dated men who were born in '92, right? I have. For the record, I was born in '91.
Okay.
When I was a freshman. No, look, I'm pausing because I'm walking.
No,
shut up.
because,
Anyway,
no, because it's like, why did, like, 1991 is like, okay.
I know, but y'all don't let me finish my story.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna jump through this phone and beat y'all. Okay. I'm really high right now. I'm sorry. Okay. When I was a freshman in college and I was walking to school, there was a time that this senior in high school stopped me and was like, "Oh, you're so pretty. Like, can I take you out? Like, I go to GAR. I'm on the football team." And he was wearing his football gear, and he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I'm sorry, you're too young for me." And I was just laughing about how I thought I was really doing something by turning him down, you know. And he was literally only a year younger than me, like born in '92.
I mean, but that is kind of a difference. Like, it's a social difference, right? You were in
Yeah.
college and he was in high school.
But I'm saying my mindset when I walked away, I still remember that moment, and my mindset when I walked away was just like, ugh, these children. But in reality, like
because
looking,
that's the mindset you should have had.
I know, but I'm saying looking back at it, I've dated men who were even younger than that, of course, as adults. But I'm just saying, gosh, Mina.
Well, yeah, no, it does matter in the, you know what I mean? Like, if you're like 35 dating a 30-year-old versus like,
Yeah, but I'm saying like I'm not able to like you guys. Okay, I just want to PSA to anybody watching, the other person in here. Watch out for who you call your best friend because they will hear you inebriated trying to make a point, and they will make you fight for your life, knowing that they knew what you meant all along. So be careful. Be careful who you call your best friend. That's all I want to say.
Whatever,
she's talking to
Ari.
you.
Whatever, Ari.
But no, I was just laughing about how that's crazy, you know, because like, you know, not to say that I want to date, you know, teenagers or anything. I don't. Teenagers
Oh
are
my
annoying.
God, yes, I'm pretty sure we're clear on that part.
Yeah,
Okay.
very much so.
Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely.
No, I was just
crystal on
pointing
that
out the
part.
fact that like you were valid in what you felt even at that time, because like nah, bro, I'd be damned. I'd be damned. What?
Yeah.
I'm a freshman in college. We might be a year away from each other, but baby, you still in high school. Get on my level. What are we talking about?
Right.
But yeah, no.
But of course, yes, if you were 18 or 19, you should not be. I honestly, and you would think like that incident would have like told me like not to date people that are, but like when I was like 21, I was dating like this guy who was like 18, like, but he was still in high school, but he was 18. And I didn't think that I was a predator because that wasn't weird to me. But looking back, I'm like, what the hell were you doing? And we didn't date that long. Like, his mom got mad that he was always out, like, because we would always hang out together. And so he's like, I can't have a girlfriend anymore. And I'm like, okay, well.
When I was in college, this was my second year, I dated a dude who was a freshman in college. And his mom would literally blame me for the reason that he wasn't going to class. When little does she know, I literally helped that boy with his homework, and I made him go to all his classes. He just wasn't paying attention because he was too busy worrying about me. I'm like, girl.
I stopped helping men with their homework when I went back to school at 25 and I was dating like a little 20-year-old on the basketball team. And I would literally take notes for him because he wanted to skip class, but he couldn't drop his grades. I would find him rides to school when he didn't have a ride to school. Like I took a whole separate, I would take notes for me and notes for him. And I really thought that we were in a relationship. I even organized a trip to get a bunch of kids and a bus to go to his away game when he played the championships, and they won for the first time since 1972. And at the no, literally, I'm being honest. They
I know
haven't.
you're being for real. I know. I'm just saying.
They literally they hadn't won a championship since '72, and then he cheated on me at the celebration party.
Of course he did.
So I stopped doing things for men. Yeah, I stopped doing things for them. I was like, you know what? Damn. We actually don't support men. Yeah, we don't. Mm-mm.
Ray is back, y'all.
Ray! I love me some Ray.
Who did you go cuss out?
I know.
Guys, I'm making this little chicken soup out of a can from Annie's.
I know Annie's. Wait. Yeah, Annie's.
It's Chicken Stars. I forgot I had that. While I wait for this ground beef to defrost so I can make me some hamburger helper.
I haven't eaten beef in like 22 years.
Oh my God.
Well, that could never be me.
You're one of them.
That could never be me. I need to have beef where I feel like I didn't eat.
I haven't eaten chicken beef in 22 years. I haven't eaten turkey. I haven't eaten any meat in the only meat that I had the most recent, and that was only because, well, it's fish, obviously. I eat fish now. But yeah.
You guys think you're special for taking meat out of your diet? All you're doing is punishing yourself. I'm living over here with my carne asada, okay?
Aww.
I'm living.
Not all.
I know that shit's good. Carne asada.
It is. It's so good. I know you miss it. I know you miss it, Drea.
No.
I know you miss it, Drea. The way that you were out here.
22 years. Look, it tastes hella good, but I don't crave it. Like, I don't feel like, oh my God, I need it.
I haven't eaten pork or shellfish in about the same amount of time, so I understand.
This is going to be unpopular, but I don't eat peanut butter. I think it's gross.
What?
That's okay. I didn't used to like peanut butter.
Peanuts or peanut butter?
Allergic to it.
Peanut butter. I don't do peanuts in general, but I can do peanut oil. I just can't do like the taste of peanut.
That is my favorite thing on the entire planet.
I don't like.
Bitch, I know you.
You're showing carne asada.
I don't like when people just have like salted peanuts.
It makes me feel sorry for the animals.
It makes you feel sorry for the animals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking when I see an animal? I'm thinking, you would look so good between two slices of bread with some cheese, a little bit of salt and pepper.
No,
you are trifling for that. That's crazy.
Poor babies.
Well, are they thinking about us? Because if we don't get them first, they'll get us.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will. They all will. They all will. Deprive them of a food source and leave them in a room with a human and tell me they won't.
Fish? Oh my God. Like regular fish? Come on.
Oh, I don't eat fish. I have a moral high ground for fish. Leave them alone. No, they're in the ocean. Fish are friends, not food. Nemo told me that. After Nemo, I decided I was never eating fish again. Because what if they were actually doing that? What if they're actually scared? Like The fish you caught, his dad's looking for him all over Australia, but he's in your belly. Like,
Oh, but then we could take the mothers and father cows from the little babies.
you know what? You know what I say to the cow? Maybe you shouldn't have been delicious. No.
Oh, guess
I don't
what?
eat goat because goats aren't delicious to me.
Dre, guess what?
What happened?
So my husband's racist mother is now calling me her daughter-in-law. She called me her daughter-in-law right in front of me. I cringed. I was like, can we call it something else?
Damn.
My son's wife.
Like literally.
Yeah, my son's wife. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I was cooking. Ooh, I'm probably burning the shit out of this soup.
Because I've never met a lady that is so wishy-washy. I just don't like fake bitches.
No, I feel that.
He said that she was sick and I was praying on that bitch's downfall. I don't like that.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
She called me to Jamaican help. I'm always gonna smoke for that bitch.
Yeah.
I support Ray's rights and her wrongs.
I don't think that's wrong though. You can't call somebody out of their name and just be like, "Well, everything's good because I forgive you." Bitch, you forgive me. You're the one who did the. Are you crazy?
Well,
No, I
And now
agree.
my sister wants to come too. Like they all want to be. They all are inviting themselves to my house. Bitch, go home.
No thanks. What
Right.
is going on here? I told him I don't have enough room. Even if
Right.
I did. It's not enough space. But you got 5 bedrooms. I don't got enough space.
And I need all 5 of them. I sleep in a new bedroom each night. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Literally. Quite
And
literally.
if you're in the space for one night, I can still feel you there. So can you like leave? Shoot. Bitch.
man,
I put you
I
in the cellar outside.
no, I honestly I don't really live. Yeah, they're like they would have to travel far to visit me, basically. But I don't know. I don't really care to go in other people's house, and I don't care if people go in mine. But it's just I don't know. It's kind of like oh, it is.
I swear to God, if this white lady thinks she's pressing me about this motherfucker, I swear to God.
I don't like having people at my house because I have rules. Like, if I don't say that you can go to another room, don't take your ass to that other room. Like,
Look at your bitch's
when I show you to the living room and the couch, you sit there. If you need something, I'll get it for you.
All
But
right.
motherfuckers come in my house and they start walking around. Oh, let me just go to the trash can real quick. Let me go wash my hands off in the sink. Girl, so get your ass back here because my kitchen ain't clean. No, because my kitchen's not clean. And now you see my dirty dishes. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not ready for you to move on to the next part of the house. I only cleaned up this area.
Forget them dishes. I'll probably walk in the house, wash my
You gonna
hands, see
sit
the
your-
dishes in the sink, and be like,
You gonna
I'm
sit
gonna
your
wash the
ass.
dishes real quick.
You
walk
know,
into
you
your
gonna
bathroom.
sit your ass
I'm
where
gonna
I
wash the dishes. I wash
If
your
they
dishes.
they start walking into your fucking into your fucking bathroom with all your good lotion, they start using your lotion right after they wash their hands.
No,
Exactly.
no, yeah, that
No fun
is,
to me.
that deserves a slap.
And one girl had brought me some. It's one of my friends. She bought me some food from her work trip, and she was like, "Oh, I can put it in the refrigerator for you." I said, "Girl, if you don't sit down, it'll go in the refrigerator when I decide. Because the refrigerator ain't clean yet either."
Listen, I need to clean my fridge out too, but it's okay.
I'm like, it'll go there when I decide.
Exactly. Why are you walking through my shit like you own the place?
I'm probably gonna clean my refrigerator out tomorrow night.
Your son pays none of my bills, so what? I'm barely letting him walk around my shit. What makes you think you're different?
Oh, shit.
Right. Ooh, I need a bigger bowl for this soup. This smells nasty.
And you best believe if this shit goes left, I'm going to let all you bitches know that that's the night that I cussed out no lady.
Well, Ray, I need
we
to let you know, Ray, I need $500 so I can serve my baby daddy some custody papers.
I was too petty for that. That was one of my more petty moments.
My baby daddy said you ain't shit, so can you be petty again and send
That's wild. I can't even believe that happened.
I don't even have a baby. baby.
I was a little petty for that, but still.
A little.
I just wanted $500.
I mean, but it was for the best interest of the child, so it is okay.
That's wild behavior.
I told him you run his mouth one more time about me, it's gonna be up for him.
Wow, I didn't think you were gonna go. Like, I mean, I guess I don't expect. I don't know. That's crazy.
That's the problem, Drea. You don't be expecting people to do stuff.
I called his mama up, asked her why she's not talking to him, found out that he was stealing from her. Oh, absolutely. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Wait, what?
You didn't know that his mama don't talk to him?
No, I knew that, but I didn't know why.
It's because he's a punk bitch.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, they don't talk, but or at least I heard that before. I guess I should say.
Oh yes, you best believe I found his voting records, looked up his name, looked up his mama, and I called her up too.
I called him
Here.
Voting records?
Like, you know your son's acting like a bitch on the internet.
What did she say?
She said that she doesn't want anything to do with him, and now I see why. And I see why.
Jojo, see why.
That's crazy.
Well,
he even made a little post about it. He said, "I cannot accept this. My mother isn't talking to me. Shut the fuck up, bitch."
I would have brought that up every time I saw him. Like, he'd have been like, said something. I'd be like, just like the way your mama don't even like you.
Oh,
Just like your mama wish.
Y'all are like, I can't.
No, literally. I would have been like, just like your mama wish she would have let you run down her leg. Just like she wish she would have.
Whoa! Ari, take a lap. Somebody drop Ari. No! Drop her now.
Not her yelling no.
Drop her now. That's incredible. I've heard that somebody else said that too before, and I was like,
all I gotta say is that bitch had it coming. I don't give a fuck. You listen. You can't be talking and running and talking crazy about everybody that you meet. Some people are gonna step. Some people are gonna test your gangster. And shocker, he didn't have any.
I need to come back up if you want, but I'm just like, yeah, oh God, I don't even think I just can't rebuttal like that. I don't know what it is. It's just not in me. It's definitely not in me. Like, yeah. I don't like.
Yeah, it's not in me like that either, because I don't want nobody talking about me or nobody. Because, yeah, listen, if you go low, I'm going straight to the core of the earth.
There's no far that I'm not willing to go.
Damn.
And see how I do it. No, she's protesting. Girl, get your butt back up here.
I don't care if he was protesting for. I don't care if he's protesting for Black Lives Matter, and I was at the event too. I will still snitch on him.
Oh my God!
Wrongfully convicted. Get your butt back up here.
What's wrongly convicted?
Get up here.
As she's yelling no as she goes down.
All right.
I knew this one bitch. So she went to the protest. It was called the riots in that area. So she was there, and so was this other bitch that she didn't like. She took a literal video of this bitch stepping on top of a cop car, jumping on top of this shit, and smashing in a fucking windshield with a. And mind you, she did the same thing. She smashed in a windshield with a fucking tire iron.
Oh, now.
Yes, but she took a whole video of the other girl doing the same thing, and then she sent it to the police.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I would have done the same thing. I'm sorry. If I don't fuck with a bitch, you best believe I'm praying on your downfall. Every time you fuck up, I'm going to be waiting for your ass.
Me too. Don't drop me now.
We're not finna drop you for saying that.
I don't know. Y'all sensitive over here.
Y'all said,
Mommy, we are not
Okay,
sensitive.
you're the one that said, "Oh, I'm sensitive," but yeah, I didn't say this. Yeah, shit.
I'm still a motherfucking gangster though.
That's crazy.
Now, but if y'all think that was bad, I can say worse. So that lets you
No,
know
please
I'm not.
don't, because you about to take another lap if you repeat it or say anything
Make
bad.
me take a lap. I promise you, I'm staying on that lap.
That's fine. You can say.
Oh,
You
I'm gonna
better
talk to you
act
on the back
right.
end. No, I'm gonna
better
talk
act
to you.
right.
No, I'm gonna talk to you on the back end. Nah, nah. Okay, you better expect a voice message when we get off this live.
Oops, there you go. Not the voice notes.
Girl, I don't care. It's not like you gonna put your
Okay.
hands on me.
Ooh.
Okay. You're lucky I'm broke. You are lucky I'm broke. I booked a flight right now.
okay, listen.
Wait, have you guys ever met each other in real life?
No.
Okay, I almost met Amina. Almost.
So close.
Yeah, but
But then she
I.
changed her mind.
Well,
When I meet Amina, she's gonna meet these hands.
You gonna meet mine
there's-
too. What's up?
Well, well,
in a hug.
Literally.
these two hands clasped around your back,
Oh gosh.
embracing you.
Literally.
My
Yeah.
hand firmly around your neck because I'm hugging you.
Yes.
I did meet somebody else from the app though.
Drea
Oh, yeah.
refuses to meet me, so there's that.
Wait.
Drea refuses to meet me too, so you know. Yeah, you was flying all around talking about, oh, I traveled, but you ain't traveled your ass to California,
No, I travel. No, I've been to California like 20 billion times in the last.
and you never thought, oh,
California all the time.
oh,
I'm in
But
California
now-
all the time, bitch. I'm in LA every day.
Oh,
I'm in
you're
LA
in,
every
you're
other
in
day.
California a lot too.
I'm 30 minutes from LA, Ray. Next time, come kick it. Come kick it with a broke bitch for a change.
Girl, you already know I always have the nice hotels. Bitch, I will invite you.
Invite me.
I'd be
Invite
having
me.
surgery every other month over there.
Oh my god.
Well, next time, I don't know if you have people to help you with your recovery, but I can help you.
I do not, so definitely that will help.
Yeah, next time hit me up. Hopefully, I'm trying to get my disability, so I don't think I'll be working. But
Girl, because listen, I don't even tell people that I'm leaving half the time. I just go by myself.
yeah, let me know. I would love to help you out.
You're not supposed to go to surgery if you don't have somebody to pick you up.
I can't do that. I don't have a car, but I can help you recover.
Here's the thing I do, because I never use the same surgeon twice anyway. So I tell the nurse that I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I just leave. I just
Damn
Uber
it,
home.
Ray.
Do you at least take like the stuff with you to help you like?
Yeah, I take everything.
You take an Uber.
Bitch, I take the Uber back to the hotel.
Okay, but you're not driving though.
Absolutely not.
But still, you shouldn't just discharge yourself, because what if you're not ready to be discharged?
Then I'm going to have a nice little nap.
Oh my god. Okay, but you actually like wait until you're actually gonna be discharged if you're gonna leave.
Oh, yeah, when they're waiting for like a person to pick me up and shit.
Oh, okay.
One time I asked this Uber, this one time I messaged the Uber to act like he knew me while he was coming over, because they would not let me go without it.
Damn.
The hospital they be aggy. When I had my attempt, they refused to let me go unless somebody I knew came and picked me up. I was like, you guys are annoying.
Yeah, absolutely.
And luckily, I knew somebody, because normally I'd be fucked. I would have just been in the hospital still to this day. But
That's what? Though, it's crazy. Because what the fuck difference is it gonna make if you knew them?
because they made him take like basically a verbal oath saying that he'll look out for me and like he'll, be responsible for me or something. And I'm like, this is
For emergency contact, why you have to do it with a person in person?
because I tried to unalive myself, right?
But was that okay? But was that from a hospital or from an actual facility?
It was from the
The
hospital.
hospital.
They had so the next morning they had me sleep there all night, and the next morning, because they were trying to get the rest of the medication out my body. So the next morning they had a lady. We were literally in a row. Everybody who was on a 5150 hold, we were in a row, and she went to every bed and asked everybody what happened, why they did it, how they feel now, are they
Right.
going to do it again, and then she made the decision on whether they stay or they go, and I was allowed to go.
Okay, question, because I always hear that term 5150. What did that even mean?
It's just the hold. It's just so we have different ones. So like in Georgia, we have 10, 13, 10. So 5150 is basically you're putting somebody on a psychiatric hold up to 72 hours, meaning that you can't and you have to. So like our requirements is like you have to get a counselor or therapist, whatever, to like evaluate you in order to decide whether or not they need to keep you. So it's kind of like a rule. It's kind of like a way to like keep a person safe.
They also
So it's
take
just
all
a
your
code
stuff.
for that, like
You can't just
police
leave.
have.
Like in California, at least. Like me, in others, I've noticed in Georgia it's different. But like in California, like you can't. Like we will prevent you from leaving. Like you can't.
So it's just a code, like for
They also
a
take
psycho.
all of your belongings.
It's a
Okay,
paperwork.
I thought
it's
it
a
was
sheet.
like
Yeah. It's a
something
sheet.
with it.
Well, it's also a plea. It's also like a police code as well. But it's a sheet,
Yeah.
and it actually says 5150 on the document. It's like a legal document, 5150.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
also a code as well, like with police or whatever.
I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
because
about
I
to
know they
die.
have like their
I don't
codes
know.
and
Yeah.
whatnot. Yeah.
So 5150
Okay.
meaning like
Makes
they're on a hold, they're on a whatever. But at 72 hours, like you have to like see a counselor, crisis, whatever, and then
So I know, like I always knew that it was like for psych hold. I just didn't know like what the actual code meant.
yeah. So
If that makes
that's
sense.
what that means. Now in Baltimore,
Okay.
where they got in Maryland, do they have a different one? Because like in
Yeah. No.
1013,
No. You did a
1017.
5150 here.
Oh, they do that over there. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
'cause that might just be a California thing. Because when I got out of the little grippy sock vacation over in Niagara Falls, they let me ride home. It was like an hour away. It was like a 2-hour drive from where I live. So they had medical transportation,
Yeah.
basically having me wait there. And then they finally got the person over here, and then I just rode all the way back in silence. I
Well,
went home.
the way they did it is when I came, they evaluated me. Well, first thing they did was they took my belongings. So when I say took,
Yeah, we take.
so I didn't want to give it to the nurse, and she was like, and I was emotional. Well, I didn't want to, so I held on to it, and the other guy started talking to me, and I was looking at him like, get away from me, and then I looked back, and my purse was gone, and I threw a fucking fit.
Oh, God. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, we take all your belongings. Now, some places I've seen where they let them have their cell phones. We usually take their cell phones.
No, yeah, they took my cell phone, and I could hear it ringing all night.
Oh God! Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, we take every single thing. We take like everything. Like now, every once in a while, I think they'll leave their stuff, but that's not as because you just never know. And so like we just literally take everything and give you scrubs or give you
They gave me a gown,
it's like
and they gave me socks. They
Yeah.
took my shoes too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They gave me socks, little socks. Actually, I didn't have to walk anywhere. They moved my bed every time they had to move me. Even when they had to take me upstairs, they took my whole bed.
Yeah.
I was flirting with this one guy in my little grippy sock vacation. He had like schizophrenia. He was like talking to himself, but he was like a little. I remember this. He was a little white boy with glasses, and as you know, I have my little contention with white boys. I have my little thing with them. So this man, he was like getting all jealous. He was fighting people in there because I was talking to other people. It was funny as fuck. The security guard even gave me his number too. But
I can't.
oh yeah, it was so good. It was
Send
so
help.
get out. It was so get out. So
Okay, mine. Oh, go ahead.
the guy in there, I remember specifically because he started swinging on this one guy in the mental facility. They were going back and forth, and then the guy looked over at me and he said, "You know what? You could just have him." I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It's because I remember I was looking good that time. I had my hair and my nails done. These bitches, You motherfuckers can take. I already know.
I was looking crazy.
Bad bitch. I was coming there like Angelina Jolie, bitch. They thought I was.
But I will
joking.
say, my favorite part of that whole experience was the breakfast. I was like, this is all for me. I had pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, cereal, fruit, cranberry sauce. I mean, cranberry juice, milk.
Were you during the holidays?
Oh yeah,
No, this was June. This was June.
Yeah, we'll get people near the holidays. We'll get, like if they, another thing, like if sometimes if people don't want to, or let's say they get arrested, then, they'll say something's going on and then they have to get taken to the hospital, then we have to keep them. It happens a
But
lot.
that's nothing compared to when my nephew had to stay in the hospital.
Mm.
So my sister, because my nephew, he's very picky. He only want McDonald's, right? So my sister would go get him McDonald's, and she would order something off of, like, for his meal, she'd order it for herself. And, like, I walked in there, and she had salmon and wild rice, and another time she had, like, pot roast and mashed potatoes. I looked at this menu. They had full, like, 5-course meals for these children.
Wait.
It was the hospital I was born at, too, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's some meals in there, and then like even now a lot of times we'll have like the turkey sandwich. That's like kind of the
I hate that. I hate that thing.
like,
Every time I say I'm hungry, they give me that dry ass turkey sandwich with no mayonnaise, no mustard.
That's right. Well, sometimes
I hate that sandwich.
we'll have packets of mustard and mayonnaise.
I've never seen a packet of mustard ever, Drea. They just hand me the sandwich.
We have packets.
They don't feel I deserve one any then, But I will eat that sandwich every time because when I say I'm hungry, I mean it.
Oh my turkey sandwich.
I think the worst Kirby South vacation is when I took one I was like in Rochester, I think. And this motherfucker, they gave us they gave us these seasonless, these fucking dry. I don't know how you make a fucking egg salad dry, but it was during the holidays too. There was not a single room that we were able to sleep in alone.
Oh god.
And I'm a big bitch. I've never had to sleep in a room with a person ever. But they weren't paying attention to half of the shit that was going on in there. They gave us pretzels and these dry ass egg salads.
Wow.
It was
How do
disgusting.
you make egg salad dry?
Exactly. They used to put no mayonnaise in that shit. They put no mayonnaise in that shit.
You know,
It was just straight.
that's why
egg and
I could never go to a mental facility where I have to have a roommate because I don't know that person. Like, I'm crazy, but I'm not hurt somebody crazy. But you might hurt somebody crazy in my room, and I can't risk that.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. I'm just gonna say it like this. Sometimes crazy dick is the best dick.
Send help.
I'm gonna agree with Amina on this one. I know I said I support your rights and your wrongs, but
Send help.
I'm gonna have to be.
No. Look,
I'm not lying. There must be something about it.
The only thing a crazy nigga can do is point me to a sane nigga, if he can.
I'd be like, you talking to yourself, baby? It's okay. How are all your voices in your head talking about me? Are they all saying that I look good?
Are they all saying you need to send me half your check right now?
I know that's right.
Send help. Send help.
Babe, I think one of the voices in your head said you need to cash at me $2,000. That's what the voices said.
Exactly.
Help.
But what if one day the voices tell him to get rid of you? I ain't got no time for that. I watch
Listen,
too
that
much
one
Snap.
security guard was trying to bust me down like a rollie. While I was going through my shit, some man slipped me his number before I left.
I don't have that problem. I'm 300 pounds now. I don't have that problem. Nobody's slipping me shit. Now, what they need to slip me is some Ozempic, and then, slip me
Not
down.
Ozempic, girl, bye.
Slip me some Ozempic, and we'll be good. Like, that's what I need right now.
You do not need no Ozempic.
I do. I need to get back to where when I used to be fine, like this profile picture.
oh, all right.
And I don't want to hear Amina talk about something. You still look like that. No, I don't. Let's not.
First of all, I wasn't even going to say nothing.
Okay. For once. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. Okay. Keep playing. Keep playing, Ari.
Oh, acting challenge. You're the green line.
Bitch, I used to be 320 pounds. Girl, it's just
That's about me. Yeah, that's about me.
once you're at the depression weight, it'll all go away. You ain't gotta worry about it. But enjoy the time that you got it.
Well, I'm just in the house. You know, if I had some Ozempic.
She said, "Enjoy the time that you got it."
No, literally, because you don't have to worry about starving, motherfucker. As long as you're
I still be
comfortable
starving.
eating, and as long as you're comfortable eating, don't make anybody make you feel bad for not counting your calories. I didn't do it for the longest. Whenever you're comfortable with yourself, you don't have to do that shit.
Well, I also have PCOS too. So, I mean, I know I overate, so that's definitely there, but a lot of why I can't lose it because I've done the whole starving myself, I've done the whole counting my calories, I've done the whole intermittent fasting, I've done the whole, and I work out, you know what I mean? But still nothing.
Do you have any type of like? I mean, I don't want to ask you about medical problems, but like, do you have any?
I have PCOS.
Okay, but like diabetes or anything, high blood pressure?
Every time I go to the hospital, they say they don't say anything like that.
Okay.
So I feel like they would have told me.
You might want to get your lab, or if you ever can get A1C checked. I mean, you can go to LabCorp for that, but or one of these other places that will like just do labs, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, like, I mean, you might qualify for it, you know, Ozempic, whatever. Now, obviously, I have mixed views on these medications, so I'm kind of, I don't know.
No, I know. Some people feel like, you know, they don't trust those or anything, but I'm ready to do anything. And this is for me. This is not even like because, oh, I want to look attractive to other people. I want to look in the mirror and love me, and I've never been this big before. You know, if this was just my normal weight, I would be like, oh, okay, you know, learn to love myself, make sure I keep my levels low, but this is not me.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
I just
and
really,
look, everyone, you do what makes you happy as long as it's not harming other people or harming yourself, like in the way, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, yeah, you know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do. I mean, there's so many people that said, oh, I'm so glad I did that, or I wish I would have did it a long time ago. You know, there's a lot of people that say for different things. For some surgeries, they say that. For whatever, oh, I wish I would have did, you know what I mean? And it's a lot of times it's like, you know, fear of like change. Like you kind of had this, like, you don't want to do anything. Yeah.
okay, Mina.
Whatever.
No, it's you know, it's true.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Because you
I
are the
just
one that looks at yourself. You're the one that whatever. But if you could do, I always feel like if you could do it naturally first, like I feel like that's best. But
I've tried it naturally, and
yeah, there's something you can't, I guess.
I'm gonna do what you said and get my levels checked because I could have a thyroid issue.
Yeah, and then also your A1. I mean, you might have diabetes or high blood pressure, like, and that would even give you a further reason to qualify for it if they thought you needed it or if you needed it. You know what I mean?
I felt like, but I was just there. I wish Mina was here so she could tell me when this was because I went to the hospital and I remember CW and them were on the phone with me the whole
Did they
time.
do an A1C though?
They took blood. I felt like they would have known if I had diabetes or high blood pressure at least because they
Well,
checked.
yeah,
Don't they
high
check?
blood pressure.
Yeah, they would have, you know, checked those, right?
Right.
Like because they do all those tests. Like they,
A1C, yeah, it depends on what you're going
Yeah.
for. But if it's for like emergent shit, yeah, we don't check your A1C, but we would definitely see like, oh wow, your sugar's high. Like, have you ever been told that ever? Like, oh, your sugar's high.
no.
Okay, well then you might, yeah, not have it. But like A1C is a best bet to see your average. So,
And I know in 2021 I was tested directly for diabetes. I mean, it was 2021, but still, because when I got my staph infection, the guy kept saying because the wound hadn't healed itself, and wouldn't heal itself. He was saying that I might have diabetes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and so he kept, and the test kept coming back negative, and he kept saying he didn't believe the test because he's looking at me and I know I'm a big girl, and so I'm like, I don't have diabetes. Like I really didn't I don't have a high sugar intake,
Right.
So, and so, yeah, but I can get it tested. I have to start going anyway because I'm opening a disability case, so I need to go to the doctor anyway and
Yeah,
see.
true. You're gonna have to. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave these pictures here right quick.
Girl. Leave those
So how do
pictures
you?
there.
Yeah.
And this is what in 2019 when I was big as a house, I got the ribs removed back then. You should have seen the way those surgeons were smirking and laughing at me when I was in there fucking getting the ribs removed. These motherfuckers are like, what's even the point? Because I was gonna get liposuction later, bitch. Regardless, even if I didn't want to, I'm paying y'all motherfuckers. If you didn't do it in good conscience, you shouldn't have let me come. But these motherfuckers are laughing me out of there, and I just took it. And you know what? I'm glad that I just did the surgery and moved on. Because at the end of the day, that's life for you. People are gonna make fun of you. People are gonna say random shit. I internalize what I want to, and I don't, and what I don't. And I'm still gonna get my surgeries at the end of the day.
I know that's right. Shit, they're getting a check because you're laying on that table, so I don't know why they're laughing.
Exactly. Oh my god, I don't even want to imagine what they were saying while I was asleep. But
Yeah,
that's nice.
we make the hospital the most money, like the surgery. Yeah, surgeries, like anything like that, we make,
But that's
When I recently went to the doctor, the thing that I had an issue with, I had a cyst in my vajayjay, and so the doctor couldn't see it. So I literally took his finger and just shoved it up my vajayjay and put it right there.
Bartholomew.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, but yeah.
Bartholomew, whatever cis. Yeah.
That thing was irritating me. Like I would sit in bathwater, hot ass bathwater
You know how
every
many times
day.
I've had you're talking about abscess, right?
It was on like the outer lip.
Yeah, you're talking about you're talking about cyst, yeah, we've had to take off. Yeah. Oh God, it's hurt so many. There's so many people that I feel bad for because I know, I don't know how bad it hurts, but I see what they go through.
To have it, yeah.
Yeah, to have it lanced.
Oh no, I didn't have anything lanced. They gave me some medication and it went away.
Antibiotics.
Yeah.
Okay, so at first you get antibiotics. If that goes away, and it's fine. At first, the first thing is if they don't think they can do anything about it, then they'll give you antibiotics. And then if they feel it's not whatever enough, then they'll give you antibiotics. But once if they see it and it's oh yeah, this needs to be taken care of, then they'll lance it. But if it can't be, if they don't think is lanceable at the time, then they'll give you antibiotics, and then a lot of them will go away just from that. But
they did both. They did both. They gave me antibiotics and they made me an appointment with a gyno to get it lanced. But it went away before my appointment, so I just never went to my appointment.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Because to get it lanced, guess what? You have to inject lidocaine, right? Which is, and that will get it numb. But guess what? The part that is the most painful is getting the lidocaine inside, right? Because you got to stick a needle into it. So think about the most painful.
I couldn't have taken that.
And then stick a needle into that because you're getting, you have to get the medication to get it numb. So it's kind of you have to go through all this pain before you could get to.
It's like being at the dentist when they have to inject the numbing needle into you.
Yeah, but but it's worse with this because you're not injecting to a painful spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
In our mouth, but you're not injecting into the actual problem area. You're injecting around it. This one,
I get you.
Time you're injecting so close to the actual spot that it's extra painful, and that's when people are jumping off the damn seat. Is when they have to poke into that initially, and that's before they suture. That's before anything. You do sutures, you got to do that too. You got to inject all around it. That seems
Well,
cool. You
praise
have to. How else
God.
are you gonna get the numbness inside? How else are you gonna get the whatever medication you're using? How else are you gonna get it in there? Like you
Praise
can't.
God that I didn't need that because
Yeah, so we have to do, and then after that, now for women, that's usually where it's at, or you said. For men, I've never seen it down, like anywhere down there on a man. Now there's perirectal ones, which is like, those ones are pretty painful, I heard too, but those usually need surgery if you have a perirectal abscess, because that's something that, yeah, it's just not as safe to do. In the ER, you have to do that under surgery usually. Like a general surgeon will usually go in there. But
I don't even know where this thing came from. It just
yeah, there's different things.
because I'm not like, it's like I was so ashamed to tell people because I'm like, I don't want anybody thinking I'm like dirty, you know, because I'm not dirty. But
No,
it's
I mean,
just like,
some people are prone to getting them. You know, some people have ingrown hairs. Some people have like it just gets. You know, it's just a thing. Like it's not.
I mean, I have stopped shaving down there.
I don't
I
know.
just-
There's different reasons that
Yeah,
people get
I
them.
don't know. Yeah.
Girl, I got laser hair removal when I was 18 and electrolysis when I was 18. So I don't do that hair growing shit.
Yeah, I don't have hair naturally.
Oh wow,
Yeah, I've never.
must be nice. I'm over here looking like the woolly mammoth.
That's messed up. Not a woolly.
I get hair on my chin too.
Oh,
hair
yeah,
on my-
that's PCOS.
Yeah, my PCOS. I get hair on my chin. At first, I thought it was hereditary because I met years ago. I met my birth dad's sisters, and they all have hair on their chin too. And I'm like, oh my god! And I'm looking at my birth mom like, you couldn't have picked the nigga who doesn't have women in his family with the hair on the chin. Like,
They all do